Dinosaurs, they ruled the Earth for more than 165 million years. And now, for the first time, we have the technology to bring them back. Not as movies, not as imagination, but through real science. Today, you'll see how their return could actually happen. For years, scientists searched for clues hidden deep in ancient fossils, frozen deserts, and forgotten jungles. Every discovery brought us one step closer to a question humanity has dreamed about for generations. Can we truly bring dinosaurs back? Today, we're breaking down the science behind that idea, from the hunt for real dinosaur DNA to the secrets still hiding inside modern birds. This isn't fantasy anymore. This is the real science of de-extinction and how the first dinosaur could return in our lifetime. There are two major ways scientists could bring dinosaur-like creatures back to life. The first method is cloning. To do that, we need dinosaur DNA, the original blueprint of life. Without DNA, recreating a dinosaur is impossible. Every living creature on Earth carries DNA. DNA is the instruction manual for life. It controls how cells grow, how bodies form, and how living things function. So if we want to bring a dinosaur back, we need its DNA. Without it, creating a living dinosaur is impossible. DNA is the first and most important key to unlocking a world that vanished millions of years ago. But DNA is fragile. It doesn't last forever. Over millions of years, heat, water, radiation, and natural chemical reactions slowly break it apart. Dinosaurs disappeared about 65 million years ago. That is far longer than DNA can naturally survive. Even under perfect conditions, DNA begins to break after a few thousand years. Most studies show that no usable DNA can survive beyond a few million years. Fossils themselves are not bones anymore, they are stone. Minerals replace the original material, leaving the shape behind, but almost none of the DNA inside. This is why finding intact dinosaur DNA is extremely difficult. Scientists have searched deserts, frozen ground, amber, and even caves, and almost every time, the DNA is damaged or missing. Sometimes tiny fragments survive, but complete DNA, the kind needed for cloning, is almost impossible to find naturally. But in 2005, something extraordinary happened. A paleontologist named Mary Schweitzer made a discovery that shocked the scientific world. She studied the fossilized bones of a Tyrannosaurus rex, a creature that lived more than 65 million years ago. Inside the bone, she found soft tissue, flexible structures that looked like blood vessels, and tiny shapes that resembled red blood cells. For decades, scientists believed that no biological material could survive that long. Yet here it was, preserved inside a fossil. This discovery changed everything. It showed that traces of dinosaur biology can survive much longer than expected. It gave scientists hope that fragments of DNA or ancient proteins might still exist in other fossils. It wasn't enough to clone a dinosaur, but it opened a completely new path for research, a path that could one day lead to real de-extinction. Even with discoveries like soft tissue, there is still a major limit. DNA doesn't last forever. Scientists estimate that even under perfect conditions, DNA can only survive about 6 to 7 million years. Dinosaurs vanished 65 million years ago, so most dinosaur DNA is long gone. Many people hoped that amber could be the answer. Amber is fossilized tree resin, famous for preserving insects perfectly. Movies showed mosquitoes trapped in amber carrying dinosaur blood. But in reality, this is almost impossible. DNA inside insects decays just like DNA in bones. Even if a mosquito is perfectly preserved, the blood inside it usually contains no readable DNA. Still, amber fossils are incredibly valuable. They preserve stunning details, feathers, hairs, even ancient plants. Sometimes, tiny fragments of DNA survive, but never enough to recreate a dinosaur. Amber gives us clues, not complete blueprints. Even if most dinosaur DNA is lost, the dream doesn't end here. Because dinosaurs didn't really disappear, they evolved. Today, their closest living relatives are all around us, birds. And inside these birds lies a hidden blueprint, carrying the secrets of traits that vanished millions of years ago. By unlocking these ancient genes, scientists can slowly reverse engineer features of dinosaurs, one trait at a time. This is the second path to bringing dinosaurs back, not from fossils, but from living creatures. And now, let's see how modern birds could help us bring dinosaurs closer to life than ever before. All birds today are technically dinosaurs. They are the only surviving branch of the dinosaur family tree. Fossil evidence shows birds evolved from small theropod dinosaurs, the same group that includes T-Rex. This means that birds still carry some of the genes that controlled claws, teeth, and even tails in their ancient ancestors. By studying these genes, scientists can trace the evolutionary path backward and imagine what a dinosaur might have looked like, gene by gene. Some genes that were once active in dinosaurs still exist in birds today, but they are turned off. Scientists call this phenomenon atavism, traits that lie dormant for millions of years. For example, chickens occasionally grow tiny teeth in their beaks. Some birds can develop longer tails when certain genes are activated. Clawed wings or other dinosaur-like features can appear in rare cases. These glimpses show that the blueprint is still inside modern birds, waiting for science to unlock it. This is where technology comes in. Using gene editing tools like CRISPR, scientists can turn genes on or off, modify them, or even replace them with ancient versions. By targeting dormant dinosaur genes in birds, researchers can slowly reconstruct traits like teeth, long tails, clawed limbs, specific skull shapes. The goal isn't to instantly create a T-Rex, but to produce a bird with enough ancient traits to resemble a dinosaur. One gene at a time, step by step. It's the closest we can get to bringing dinosaurs back using living animals today. Even with gene editing, the result is not a perfect dinosaur. It's a hybrid, a living bird with dinosaur features. Scientists call this partial reconstruction. It allows us to study the biology, movement, and appearance of ancient creatures without cloning them completely. But it raises ethical questions. Should we bring back traits of creatures that went extinct millions of years ago? How would they survive in today's ecosystems? And who is responsible for their care and impact on the environment? These are questions scientists are still debating while pushing the limits of what's possible. Reverse engineering birds could one day let us glimpse dinosaurs in real life, not as fossils, not as movies, but as living creatures. It's a slow process, but each breakthrough brings us closer. And with every gene unlocked, every ancient trait revived, we move one step closer to the world of dinosaurs, returning to our planet. But it leaves us with a question. Do we really need to bring them back? Should we try to recreate creatures that vanished millions of years ago? What do you think? Could we be stepping into a world we're not ready for? Or is this the future of science and discovery? In our next video, we'll explore the potential benefits of these research programs, from medical breakthroughs to understanding evolution itself. So, leave your thoughts below and stay tuned, because the journey of the dinosaurs is only just beginning.